Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday, October 16th, which means it's time for weekend 2 of FEST24 Homecoming. I'll be your artistic director for the weekend, Chad Henderson. How are you? I'm here with all the relevant information for this week's event. Last week, 2 brand new 15-minute plays were written, directed, rehearsed, and performed live in just 24 hours, and we're doing it again. It's weekend 2. So, folks, let's get right down to it. Who are this week's teams? Team 1, our playwright is Burke Brown. Our director for Stephen's show is Erin Wilson. Starring in Stephen's show is Rodillo-Fowler, Ilene Fins, Jason Stokes, and Martha Hearn. Very exciting. All right, our second group this weekend, the legend, playwright Tangie Beaty joins us this week. Directing Tangie's show is Jenna Tamisiea. We love her. She's the artistic director at Glow Lyric Theater in Greenville, South Carolina. So give her a warm welcome, all right? Our actors this week in Tangie's play, Burke Brown, Kern, Lonetta Thompson, and Jocelyn Sanders. We're very excited, folks. Now, our playwrights will be getting prompts right now. They're just little parameters that they have to follow while writing their new 15-minute play. They get a location. These are virtual backgrounds that are created by our team here, Curtis Smoak and Sam Hetler. They've been hard at work making these locations. This week, it's an egregious yacht. Stephen and Tangie's plays take place on an egregious yacht. And their line of dialogue that they must use, which comes from overly used lines in cinema, it is this one. We're not so different, you and I. Now, I hope no one will take that as a reading. We certainly don't want people doing readings from Chad Henderson, producing artistic director. That's not. Folks, that's about all we have for you right now. Listen, tune in at 7 p.m. at Trustus.org tomorrow, Saturday, okay? Saturday the 17th, all right? And we'll go live with these 2 brand new shows. The playwrights are getting to work overnight, and we'll have the scripts by 7 in the morning, work on them all day, and then live broadcast at 7 p.m. It's new theater. It's virtual theater. It's happening all over the country because we're in New York. We're here in Columbia as well. It's very exciting. So join us. It's weekend 2. That's all for now. TTFN.
You're moving like a missile to my love. My body can make you feel so free. You take me like an SAT. You might be confused by everything, but you can feel the light in my life. I let you in, boy.
Okay, so here's how I'm thinking it's gonna go. Okay. It's all gonna be dark, like our screens are gonna be dark, and then 2001 Space Odyssey theme starts like playing out of nowhere. So we're zooming in, we're zooming in, we're zooming in. The theme keeps playing. We're zooming in, we're zooming in, we're zooming in.
I thought it was dark.
Yeah, it's dark, but we're zooming in. And then bam, the text comes flying from the back. Welcome to the 2020 Direct Deal Furniture Company outing. We crossfade to me, and I'll say, hello, thanks for joining us at the 2020 Direct Deal Furniture Company outing. And as you all know, this year's company outing was supposed to be a booze cruise along the Kopi Sound. Then the pandemic happened. But don't worry, because this year, instead of canceling the booze cruise, we're gonna do it over Zoom.
Oh, so you decided to go forward with that idea, huh?
Yeah, why?
Oh, no, nothing. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna make a speech and say everyone and make a couple of remarks and just like talk about leadership and togetherness and stuff, and then
Hey Steve, Donna here. Can I jump in here real quick?
go for it, Donna. Go.
Yeah, so this whole booze cruise over Zoom thing, is that why we all look like we're on a boat right now?
Good question, Donna. You all might notice that Beth from IT is here.
Hello, Beth.
Hi.
Hi.
Beth has been helping me set up the backgrounds for y'all because, you know, I think when we do our department presentations, it really add to the atmosphere and the fun if it seemed like we were actually on a boat. So if you look behind you, May, you're in the jet ski area of the boat, the super fun part of the boat. And Donna,
I'm in a stairwell.
exactly, heart of the boat, where there's a lot of traffic. So and I'm gonna explain that metaphor to you in a second.
Okay.
What kind of a boat is this supposed to be, Steve?
Like a yacht, like an egregiously fancy yacht.
Because our last company outing was on a ferry?
That's right. That's right. This year we're getting an upgrade. So first up is going to be May. When we break out of the opening remarks, you know, we'll shoot straight over to you, and don't be afraid to immediately interact with your environment. You know, when we shoot over to you, maybe you know you just got like a towel and some sunglasses, and you're like, oh, hey guys, just hanging here in the jet ski haven, and
You want me to call it a jet ski haven?
She sort of looks like she's in a storage area there, Steve.
you can say haven, you can say a jet ski fun area, you can say whatever you want. The launching pad. Oh, that's a cool name where they launch the skis off the ship, right? May?
Yeah,
May.
I'm just writing it down. Launching pad. Okay.
And it's like, you know, you just say, hey guys, I'm just hanging out here in the jet ski haven. And then when you're done, you could offer something like, now we want to accelerate to our marketing ideas the same way the jet skis accelerate through, you know, the sea, you know?
Okay.
I mean, you can improvise. That's like the fun of it, you know?
Awesome idea, Steve. Thank you.
But I mean, you know, that's that's really a good line. So you can use that if you want to. It's pretty good, right?
No. Sorry, my dog is licking my feet.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to put him in the other room.
Okay. May's gonna put her dog in the other room, you guys. It's okay.
Oh, then I'll be right back. I have to go tell my husband something.
Sure. So, how's your pandemic going?
Pretty meh.
Yeah, super lonely. Am I right?
No, I actually live with a lot of people.
Oh, right. Well, cool. You even been to one of these awesome booze cruises we do?
Nope.
What, really?
They never invite anyone from IT. Actually, that's something I wanted to talk to you about. The IT people kind of feel slighted, like all the time. And so I was thinking this would.
Thanks, May, Donna, we're back. Okay, now, Donna.
Yeah, so talk to me about this stairwell metaphor, because I'm super interested in that.
Well, my thinking is it's the perfect place to give your presentation on the state of the sales force at the company, which, you know, is not great. I mean, obviously the layoffs we just had, that thing with Bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bill.
So you'll do your presentation. You know, it's like, hey guys, I know we're in kind of a transitional phase right now, which is why we're in the stairwell. It's a symbol of us being in transition. And then at the end, you can say something like, oh, now follow me up the stairs to the future.
What's up the stairs?
The bar, where Frank's going to do his presentation after you.
So I'm saying the future of sales is a bar.
The future is good sales, which is up the stairs to the bar.
Can we go up the stairs, though?
Good question. Beth, can we go up the stairs?
Well, all these pictures, I mean, all these backgrounds are basically just pictures. So no.
All right, we'll figure that part out later. For now.
Because if my
Donna,
message is your sales are going to lead us to the future, and then like we don't go into the future, like we're still in the stairwell, you know.
I see.
Having a little trouble with the metaphor here, Steve.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. May's jumping in.
I mean, I like the idea of a metaphor. Everyone's having great ideas here.
Okay. So I feel like what I'm hearing is you're not a big fan of the stairs here, Donna.
Well,
You want to see some other backgrounds? We have other backgrounds.
no, that's not.
Beth, bring up show Donna the other backgrounds.
I actually can't bring them up right now because my internet's running slow. All my roommates are using it. But there's a sun deck, a lounge area.
Ooh, that sounds nice. A lounge area. Donna.
There's a strange, like, I guess it's like a black wall of glass. There's a helipad.
Ooh, helipad. Hey, you want to be by the helipad, Donna?
I could trade you my jet ski haven if you want.
So, Steve, I'm going to stop you right there. These are all great ideas, right? Big fan of these ideas. But how about I shoot you a counter offer here? What if we didn't go with the booze cruise idea? You know? Because it's like...
No, I don't know.
Well...
I don't know what you mean, Donna. What do you mean?
Well, we're in a pandemic, right? Like, obviously, we all like to be on a boat. Obviously, we'd all like to be optimistic and go out and see each other and have our 2020 outing together on a boat, but we're not. So...
I feel like the more we try and make it real fun for the team, the more fun they're going to have, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to not feel like we're just banking all the money we would have used on a company outing and instead just had someone from IT whip up a couple of pictures she found on the internet to put up behind us.
Sort of hard to feel like you're telling me I didn't put any thought into the company outing here, Donna.
No, Steve. That's
and you know, Beth worked really hard on these pictures.
Yeah, they're great pictures, Beth. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth.
Sure thing, guys. I mean, I did find them on the internet, so.
That's right. Thank you, Beth. Round of applause for Beth. Thank you, Beth. Thank you.
Don't. That's.
And also, I didn't even tell you the best part. So after we do our presentations, we're going to have a big soiree where we have everyone in the company take part in this huge Zoom party. We're gonna play the cruise music. Everybody's gonna be able to see and talk to each other. It's really gonna be the real deal and a real way to conclude the festivities as a team.
Yeah, I hear that. Really, I hear that, Steve. And we know you've been working pretty hard on this idea for the past couple of weeks, so we're very respectful of that. Well, May and I have been talking, and we just feel like because, we've had to lay off over half the company, and we're in incredible amounts of debt, and everyone is basically pissed off at us and upper management, and none of them want to do this anyway. Why don't we just do a scaled down version where the heads of each department do a presentation during like regular work hours, and we just kind of nix the whole company outing thing, especially since, we're not going anywhere.
I thought you liked the jet skis, May.
Sure.
Don't say it if you don't mean it.
I do mean it. I love the jet skis, and I also love Donna's idea.
Well, okay. I hear that, Donna, but I don't know if I'd call Donna's suggestion an idea so much as it's a lack of an idea.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. And I think people are going to look at the cruise ship backgrounds and think, wow, why am I pretending to be on a boat when I'm definitely not on a boat?
Hey, Donna.
And like, not only am I not on a boat,
Hey, Donna.
but also I
Donna.
don't have any booze.
Now, see, that's an interesting thought right there.
And if we don't have any booze and we don't have a cruise, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Thanks for that, Donna. Here's what I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking we're not so different, you and I. I'm thinking that you planned last year's company outing on the Chelsea River, and I made the comment in the staff meeting, the Chelsea River being too ugly, and I think you never forgot that. And I'm thinking that you're shitting all over my idea because of my little remark last year.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you do. Come on, Donna.
Steve!
And I'm just going to say it. I'm thinking you might just have a problem with your background being the stairs.
Steve,
And you're upset about the stairs. I get it. That's fine.
I don't have a problem with the stairs.
Here's what I'll do. I'll give you May's jet skis background because she obviously hates it.
I don't hate the jet ski room.
No. It's okay. It's okay. You guys need to do your presentations from exciting places. Let's fire up some different backgrounds. We can apparently do this booze cruise from anywhere. You guys want to do it from the moon? From the moon? Wouldn't that be exciting? We're all going to do a presentation from the freaking moon now.
We just don't want to make this a big deal.
Well, I see you.
It's not a judgment on you that we don't like your idea.
Well, if it's not a judgment on me, then who is it then?
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's sort of a judgment on you.
Okay, you know what? I want to hear what Beth thinks.
Steve.
No. She's a very important part of this team. She really helped me set this whole thing up this morning. Put a lot of work into it. Beth, you have the floor.
I mean, I wasn't really invited on the cruise, so I don't know that I have an opinion.
Fine. You know what? Forget it.
Sorry.
Don't you guys understand? Everyone in this company is scared right now. They've been home alone for 6 months alone. They're incredibly depressed. They're drinking box wine all day. There's nothing on Netflix. It's a disaster. Their spirit is zapped. You think somebody's going to be able to sell a couch all depressed and alone, drinking box wine? I don't think so.
Well, no one's selling couches since we're closed right now.
All I want to do is hold a freaking booze cruise online so that we can all see each other and talk to each other and have a fantastic time. Is that so much to ask?
How are you holding up over there, Steve?
Terrible, man. Look at me. I haven't hung out with someone so long. And y'all, I mean, I know it's tough for y'all, but Donna, you got your husband. May's got her cute little dog. Even freaking Beth's got her roommates using her internet. I got nothing. I'm all alone. And well, I mean, I got this neighbor. I don't even really like him. He's actually rude. He stole my mail. I mean, I can't prove it was him, but it definitely was. But anyway. I saw him the other day, and I tried to break quarantine to see if he wanted to hang out, and he said no.
That actually sounds very safe and responsible of him. You shouldn't break quarantine.
Yeah, you should not break quarantine, Steve.
I know.
Hey, Steve, if you're really feeling that bad, then...
You'll do the booze cruise?
Oh, absolutely not. That's still, it's a terrible idea.
You don't have to say it's terrible.
But you know how the three of us, right after we started here, we used to go out after work and get wasted at Outback Steakhouse?
Oh my God, yes.
Right? Would you guys want to do that again?
Isn't it still closed?
Right. And by do that again, I mean, would you guys want to do a Zoom hangout and get wasted one day after work?
Guys, you guys want to hang out?
May?
Oh my God, definitely. I have been drinking with my dog this whole time.
Great.
I love you guys.
Do you guys need me anymore?
Do you want to drink with us over the Zoom too, Beth? Huh?
That's okay. Mm-mm.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, Dexter. You're early today.
Well, we have a long day. In a few minutes, Nathan will be here with his new girlfriend.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. That won't take too long.
It never does.
Excuse me?
No, never mind.
No. Speak your mind. I hired you to be my right hand, and that means to be honest with me at all times.
Okay, so the staff and I placed a hefty wager to see how long it'll take for this one to run out. Honey, every woman that Nathan has brought around, you've managed to scare every single one of them off.
No, I haven't.
It's okay. We all know no one is ever good enough for your Nathan.
Well, they're not. Most of them just want him for his money. Well, my money. And he's so blinded by what's between their legs that he can't see what they're really doing.
Yeah, but it is his life.
And my money. The last girlfriend, he bought her a condo because the people next door to her were too loud. Brought, not rent. And he was stupid enough to put it in her name.
Well, that was
Stupid. I told him not to do it, but no, he just has no common sense. Just stupid.
No, what I was going to say was that it's his prerogative.
His prerogative? That girl dropped him like a bad habit before the ink was dry on the paper. And who did he come crawling back to? Me.
I understand that, but what I was trying to say was...
Foolishness. Once she comes here and takes a look at my brand new baby sunshine, she's going to see nothing but dollar signs, and I will show her to the closest exit sign.
I know you will.
Anyway, what else is on the agenda today? Got my blood pressure going up. Can you have Felicia bring me my pills, please?
Sure thing. Other than that, the meeting with Faye and Allison is at the lake house at 4 p.m.
No, move that to here. I would like them to see where the fundraiser gala will be held.
And show off your new baby. I see what you're doing there. I see.
Are you implying that I'm trying to show off sunshine?
I mean, I would.
But you're not me. This little boat is nothing to brag about.
If you say so. I'm gonna go make sure that the staff knows that Nathan is coming.
What's her name again?
Rhonda.
I don't like her.
You haven't even met her yet.
There was a Rhonda in high school that tried to take my boyfriend. So from then on, I have hated all Rhondas.
That is...
What?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I think that this girl is going to come in here and take my baby. See for myself. got another thing coming.
Hey, Mom.
My baby. How are you this morning? I see that you came by yourself.
No, I didn't. Rhonda's in the bathroom. Look, she's she's really nervous.
As she should be.
Mom, just please be nice, okay? Because I really like her.
Just like you liked Kimberly. Only she liked the car you brought her. Then there was Amy, who fell on hard times. So you brought her this brand new...
No, Mom, this is different, okay?
Son, listen to me. I know I'm not your biological mother, but I love you no less. I know you think I'm hard on you, but that's because you always lead with your wallet, and women with street smarts can smell that a mile away.
I know, Mom, okay? But please, if you just give her a chance, you know, you might be surprised. You might like her.
Doubt it. Just be careful. You never know who these women are and what their motives are. You understand, baby?
Hey, Rhonda, this is my mother, Miss Gloria, and Mother, this is...
Black! I mean, Rhonda.
Nice to meet you, Miss Gloria.
Mom, you gotta say something. Say.
Shoot, I missed it. Hello, Nathan, and you must be...
Rhonda. Nice to meet you.
So, Miss Gloria...
Did you know she is black? She is black. Like real black, not fake black, like real black.
I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed.
Yes, ma'am. I am black, which is why I think it's so cool that you adopted my Nate.
Oh, Lord.
Your Nate? Since when do you allow people to call you Nate?
Well, he loves it when I call him that.
So Rhonda, where are you from?
I am originally from Connecticut.
Oh, yeah? Which part?
Bridgeport.
The poorest in Cincinnati. In Connecticut, pardon me. I know. I've lived there for about 3 weeks. So, what do your parents do?
You know what? You don't have to answer that. So, because Mom, I'm with her, not with her parents.
I'm just trying to figure out where she comes from, or she's coming from money or our money.
Okay, I'm not sure how we got off on the wrong foot.
It was when you stepped on my sunshine.
Sunshine?
That's the name of the boat. I mean, yacht.
Oh, I get it. Excuse me, but we're not so different, you and I.
The hell we are.
This is not going well, is it?
It never does.
Well, you come from humble beginnings, and so do I.
What do you know about where I come from?
My Nate told me all
You
about
call my son my Nate one more time.
Excuse me. Nathan told me that you met your first husband waiting tables. Well, my mother was a waitress for 20 years.
Darling, that by no means equates to you and I being somewhat the same.
Miss Gloria, how about I take Rhonda on a tour of the yacht?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Great idea. Yeah. But it will be the last time she sees this yacht.
I can't believe you.
What? I can't believe that you thought this one would be different because she was black. Talking about we're no different, you and I. Oh, we're very different, very different.
That's not what she's just trying to find a way to relate to you. That's all, okay?
And how in the world would you allow her to call you my Nate? Your sister was the only one who could call you that, and she is no longer here. How dare you?
Well, why don't you tell me what's really going on here, huh? Because you've never behaved like this before. I'm embarrassed for you. You have to accept that I have a life that's outside of you, all right?
Not until I say so, you don't.
What does that even mean?
If you want a life outside of me, that includes my money. Go out there and figure out what it's like in the real world without the privilege of my dollar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you misspoke. I think you meant to say the dollar of Frank, John, Henry, William, and poor Larry.
I don't know what's gotten into that head of yours, but you've lost your damn mind.
All right, now, okay. Everybody take a breather.
Nathan, are you okay? We can leave if you want.
I think that's a good idea. However, before you go, I would like to speak with you privately.
Now, I don't think that's a good idea.
Look, you don't have to do this, okay?
Yes, I do. Go on. I will be fine. You have a lovely boat, Miss Gloria.
Yacht.
My apologies. I didn't mean to offend you earlier when I said we're not so different.
But we are. See, I can throw you off this yacht and not think twice about it.
I believe you. Since you've done it before.
Excuse me?
Took me some time to put it together, but John Lewis, your third husband, wasn't he from Bridgeport?
Oh, you did your homework.
Didn't have to. He was my dad.
You must be mistaken. My husband, John, didn't have any children.
Yes, he did. He left us and moved down here with you when I was 5 years old, and he never looked back. So I figured it would be fun to take the only man in your life away from you.
Is that so? Are you trying to threaten me, little girl?
Of course not. I am too much of a lady to do that. I was just suggesting that if you want to see your son, my Nate, and your grandchild, you will need to play nice.
Grandchild? What grandchild?
The one that we are having. I mean, I haven't told him yet but I am pregnant. Not really sure if it's his or not, but since he's filthy rich, we'll just say that it is.
You got some balls. But I suggest that you really take the time out and do some research to learn exactly who I am.
Miss Gloria, let's do this. You play nice and you get to have a relationship with your son. If you don't want to play nice, you can go to jail.
Jail? You should be a comedian.
Oh, so you think I don't know how my father died and who you paid off at the coroner's office to say it was natural causes? You got what? $750,000 from that life insurance policy. Just face it, Miss Gloria. You are going down.
Is it still there? Is it still there?
Is what still there?
The word sucker on my forehead. Because you obviously don't know that I have the power to make you disappear. You think you can walk right into my sunshine and threaten me and live? Dexter! Rhonda here is ready to go. She's a little tired.
Are you feeling okay?
Yes, baby. I'm just fine. Miss Gloria and we're gonna be just fine.
That's great. Mom, see, I told you you would love her if you just gave her a chance, right?
Oh, I'm going to love her to death. Right, Rhonda?
Right.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. Can we just go? I'm just feeling a little seasick or something.
Nathan, see you tomorrow.
Okay, Mom.
Rhonda, I'll see you around. What?
Love her to death?
Yeah. Get Dr. Ellis on the phone. He owes me a favor.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
Yes. Send Miss Rhonda some flowers from me.
Flowers? Okay. What do you want them to say?
It was great talking with you today. Love you to death. Queen Bee.
Are we live? Are you saying go? Whoa, we've been sitting here forever. Well, that is fun. Great. And my wife just texted me to say I can hear you. So, and you out there in the world, you're probably about 7 seconds behind us. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that moment where you just got to see us sitting here, which is kind of what it feels like during Fest 24. You sit in a room with a bunch of people all day, not knowing what the hell's going on, but it happens all the same. So we're so glad everyone joined us today. And I'm very excited that at this moment we have our playwrights here, Tangie Beaty. There she is. Hey, Tangie.
Hey.
Lovely. And Mr. Stephen Brown is joining us as well. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
How's it going, y'all?
Now, Tangie, you're in Columbia with us, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. I hope your internet's been holding up today. It's been crazy for us. But more on that later. Stephen, where are you joining us from today?
I'm in Brooklyn right now.
Excellent.
Brooklyn.
How's Brooklyn?
Dude, it's great. It's fantastic.
Excellent. So folks, I just want to go around the room as far as I can see it. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing, but just want to introduce folks. And when I introduce you, just tell us, where you are right now. It's always kind of interesting to know where in the world we are when we're doing this. So my eye is going to Ilene Fins.
Hello, I am in Columbia, South Carolina.
The capital city of South Carolina, I hear.
True.
Excellent. Lonetta Thompson.
I am in Columbia, South Carolina too.
Excellent. I'm feeling a theme here. Martha Hearn, where are you coming from tonight?
Oh, I am in Columbia, South Carolina.
Gotta go to this place sometime. It sounds excellent. Erin Wilson, I'm looking at you.
I'm in Charleston, South Carolina.
We broke it. We finally broke it. All right. Good old Chucktown. Well, thanks for directing for us today. We'll talk to you in just a moment. Welcome back. Erin, folks, directed Sweat for us, 2 seasons ago. Is anyone else forgetting what season it is? Because I am. I don't know what what time of year it is anymore, but directed Sweat with us, as well as a Bright Room Called Day the season before that, and her dad Jim Thickpen, started the place with K, and that's why we all have a theater home. Burke, I'm looking at you. Where are you right now? I am coming from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh wow, Atlanta! Now here, that's a small town in the Georgia area. It is. It is. It's just a little it's a one stoplight city. Oh, nice. Rural living, excellent. Mr. Josh Kern, where are you tonight? Besides, in a old 1940s musical about semen.
Well, I'm just on the Irmo side of the dam in Columbia, South Carolina.
Irmo side of the dam. That sounds nice. Rodillo-Fowler, where are you right now?
On my comfy sofa in Columbia, South Carolina.
Excellent, perfect. The theme is beginning again. Jason Stokes, how are you? Where are you coming from?
Delightful. Thank you for asking my well-being. I am in Forest Acres, South Carolina, which is just one zero away from actually being like Shandon, but it's not.
Right. You have your own police force there, I believe.
No, they just call it CPD whenever it's something that's really.
Oh, okay. All right. Great. Well, welcome from Forest Acres. Yes. Great Starbucks in Forest Acres. Jenna. Well, I always want to say your full name, but right now you're Jenna Elser on the screen. Tamisiea Elser, yes.
Yes, that's right. You're perfect.
Yes, Tamisiea. All right. So Jenna, you're for folks who we gave a little intro earlier in the week, but you are the artistic director of Glow Lyric Theater.
Yes.
In Greenville, South Carolina. And I do want to talk to you a little more about what you do. So why don't you just tell us where you are right now, obviously somewhere near there, but tell us a little bit about Glow.
Sure. Yeah, I'm in Greenville right now. I've been living in Greenville for about 12 years, and I co-founded Glow Lyric Theater with my husband actually 10 years ago. This was our 10th anniversary season, so boo, pandemic. But yay for 10 years. We are an opera and musical theater company that produces works of musical theater and opera that are in direct response to what's going on socially and politically here in South Carolina.
Excellent work. And so I've got to know Jenna more because of SCTA, South Carolina Theater Association, has been meeting a lot over this crisis and sharing ideas. And we've tried to work with Jenna before, and our schedules just didn't work. So why not do it online? That's the easy way to do it, right?
Totally.
As we saw today.
Yeah, this was wonderful.
Yes. Well, thanks for joining us today. Jocelyn Sanders, where are you right now?
Well, I too am in Columbia, South Carolina. I was at home on my comfy couch, but I'm actually sharing a space with you at Trustus Theater right now.
So
thanks to the marvels of technology.
Jocelyn got hit with the internet thing today. And so she at 6 o'clock, she was like, okay, I can come there. So luckily our internet held up. She came in completely unfazed, sat down and ran the show before you saw it. So thank you for all of your trouble today, Jocelyn.
You're quite welcome.
Glad to have you here. Now, Tangie, if I could turn back to you, I would love for you to tell us about WOW, because we talked about Glow, and you were the CEO and one of the head writers and directors of WOW Productions here in Columbia. So
yes.
Tell us about WOW.
Wow. Okay, so WOW is WOW, right? So we do original work about current events in our culture today. We've been in existence since about 2008, officially in 2013. We opened up the first Black Box Theater here in the state of South Carolina, which we've closed because we're looking for a bigger place. But we offer live theater, short films. We also do acting classes and workshops and that sort of thing. But yeah, WOW is, we strictly do original works that myself and my business partner, Donna Johnson. We also have writers also on our team, Latasha Robinson and Shanika Thomas so far, and team Tamara Finkbeiner as well. So we have a great team, and so this pandemic really shut us down, but we are ready for 2021.
Yes. And you've been doing a lot of virtual work as well. You've been doing workshops and productions online. So
yeah, it's like our monologue slam. So that's been awesome too.
So I will say I got to see Confessions of a Good Man this year at Harbison,
Yeah.
and so Harbison's a huge. Well, to me, it's a big theater, right? I mean, I don't know how
It
many
is.
hundreds of seats.
Right. 400
Um,
seats. Mhm.
how many?
400.
Woo! Yeah, that's a lot of seats. All right.
Yeah.
For us, we have 132 a night, and that place was packed. The show was amazing.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things I loved was like you have such a knack for taking family and taking relationships and then shaking those people up over the course of an evening with story, which I kind of was excited you found a way to do that in 15 minutes with this show. So how did you come up with this story? Like when you got the email at 7 o'clock last night, how did it go?
Listen, I had no clue. I had to go take a nap first. Like I got it. I'm like, this is not working. I just, because I thought I would cheat. I thought I would like have this whole concept before and then just kind of fit in the prompt. Didn't work. So I had to just literally go take a nap. I woke back up around 12 o'clock and I'm like, okay, so let's figure this thing out. And I tried to research the actors that was a part of team 2, and Miss Jocelyn, she makes me nervous. I don't know if anybody knows that, but like director wise, like she is the epitome of directing for me. And so she like, oh my god, she is on my team. Like, really? Okay, this is gonna work. We're gonna make this work. But like I'm a stalker of Miss Jocelyn if she doesn't know that. But Jenna, I met Jenna at the South Carolina Theater Association as well. So we now had a chance, we were supposed to, kind of talk and I was supposed to glean from her mind, but she's an amazing director. Like she is, yeah, like she's dope. She's dope. So yeah, I don't know where the concept came. It just came. I had to rush it, and yeah, so it was awesome though. That's cool.
It was great. So Stephen, I want to throw a similar question to you. Where do these? So I guess what's cool about these things for me is that I'm generally pretty aware of the work of the writers and pretty much everyone here, right? Because everyone's like, that's how this kind of comes together. Is I make a big call, a crazy wild call to spend 24 hours, and only the kindest of heart are able to give us the day doing it. So Montgomery was a very popular show for us as the winner of the Playwrights Festival a couple years ago, and Jason was in that as well as Rick Montgomery, and that show's getting more productions, which is amazing. But I think something I kept hearing after that show is how much you love these characters. They're all people with good hearts, and it felt like yet again. Now, granted, those who don't know Stephen, I think he's got a very good heart as well. He's just a joy to be around. So. How did these characters come together for you, and how did you decide? It was very interesting. I was wondering until it really was explained to me by the script, and I was reading it in real time. We were doing it. I was like, "Is Martha's thing not working?" Even got a text about that. Martha's thing's not working, but it was all there. So it was like we were really on the boat in the second one, and we were totally in Zoom world with you. I'm just talking a lot. How did you come up with this one?
Well, Tangie, I'm so glad you said all that you just did, because I was similarly totally lost. I have never written a 15-minute play in 12 hours. So I was just like, here we go, baby. Let's see what comes out. And I feel like as all of us have experienced throughout the pandemic, is we're trying to find a way to tell the stories that we like to tell, but it's going to be over Zoom for a little while. And I kept finding, like, when I was doing other readings for other stuff, I was like, I want to write something that's like just for Zoom. Since we're going to be here anyway, let's like figure out a way to do this. So I went into this thinking that already. And then when I got the setting of an egregiously big yacht, I was like, oh God, what am I going to do here? But also similarly, my wife just, she wrote a play that takes, like, part of it takes place in this conference room between all these people who work together, and it was so funny. And so I was just stealing her setting that she wrote, because she's a hilarious writer. And like you said, Chad, I worked with Jason before, so I know he's hilarious to work with. And I also wanted to write about a guy who was having a really awful time through the pandemic and just like so lonely and like really trying to make this Zoom thing happen. And so I think the whole thing started with like a guy on a Zoom in a Zoom staff meeting who's like really trying to get his way and make this terrible idea work. And then just like Tangie, I also Googled all the rest of my actors to look at who they were, what they've done, to try to like see if I could fit some kind of character to them. And I thought y'all were great. All my actors who I have not met yet, I thought y'all were absolutely hilarious and so wonderful. Thanks for being great.
Well, thanks to you and Tangie for great plays and an entertaining 15 minutes each. I'm going to flip it to Erin for a second. So, Erin, you, I can't remember what the ask was on this, but you were basically like, I really don't do all that stuff, but all that Zoomy, but let's do it, ready for an adventure. What was your time like in the room today versus, live theater? What do you focus on in a moment like this?
Well, I have to thank Stephen for making it an actual Zoom call, because that made it easier, because one of my anxieties came from like, how does this work? How do you make people talk to each other when they're not in the same room? So that just made me breathe easier. And then I was obviously in a room with people that I've worked with before and that I love and care about. So we just sort of read it a lot and laughed a lot. And I mean, the words were, I think for everybody, the words were just easy. They flowed, they were natural. So that's just sort of what we focused on, is just making compelling words and knowing who these people are and what they want. And poor Jason, poor Steve. Poor Steve, he really needs something, man.
Absolutely. Well, you did a great job with it. So thank you so much for playing in the sandbox today, all electronic and everything. And what folks don't probably understand, I don't know if I explained this last week, but literally during the whole show, this is how we are. So, no one in this room knows what you just watched, basically. This is the closest thing to seeing what the show is like. So they'll be able to watch the playback and see what that was like, that it was focused. But so Jenna, you were in a little different situation than Erin in that you did know Tangie, which is awesome, but did you know anyone else you were working with? And what was it like creating a relationship in a 2.5-hour rehearsal today?
Okay, so yes, Tangie and I had connected, and I actually was just messaging Burke because I had an epiphany and realized that I have seen him at several shows at the Warehouse Theater in Greenville, but we have never formally met. So I did sort of, one person looked familiar to me, but well, I have to say this, honestly, my cast today can probably feel this from me, but I'm a meticulous person when it comes to my directing, but also I'm meticulous when it comes to my relationships that I form. And so it's difficult for me because I'm like, hey, I don't know you, but I'm asking you to trust me and let's just go on this wild journey together. So I really have to give a shout out to everybody that was in my cast, because we all trusted each other and we just did it. So I hope I get to know you all better in the future.
Here's hoping.
But thanks for your work.
Well, thank you for your work. So actors, I know it's the nightmare of like, there's 8 of us, and I'm going to ask a question to everyone in the room. So I don't know, maybe, say I'm going off mute to talk, but I just want to know what it is like. It's kind of the same question about relationships. What is it like knowing that you got 2.5 hours to prepare something, and then, what was the tech like for you? I think it's an interesting way to spend a day storytelling.
I'm off mic, and may I answer that first?
Please.
I did this, I don't know with you, I think it was a couple of years ago.
Right.
And I was a director then. And I didn't quite know how to approach it at that time, other than that I was just going to go in trusting the fact that I was very confident in my skills as a director, and I would have to be very confident in the skills of the actors. And when I walked in there that morning, I simply told the actors, this is what we've got to do. It's a 15-minute play. We got all day to rehearse it. The main thing I want you to do is to trust me that I know what I'm doing, as I will have to trust you to know that what you're doing. But the main thing is I want you to have fun, because I think at that point I looked at it, how can I hone my skills as a director? Because it demands a little different mindset for you to do that as a director, as it does for you as an actor. So today I went in, I don't know Jenna, but I love you. You are fantastic. Your notes were wonderful. In fact, you are my sister from another mother. And Tangie, baby, if I see somebody behind me, I know it's you. But thank you. I'm glad that I got to work with a script of yours. It was very good, and thank you so much. But I entered this as an actor mindset, saying, okay, director, you're not a director today. You're an actor. And it was great for me because I haven't acted since this hair turned gray. So thank you, Chad. And it was great because I'm confessing this right now, and I don't know how many people are watching us at home, but I have been fighting. I wouldn't call it depression, but I have been fighting whatever this malaise or whatever it is, because I'm not creating anything. By this time this year, I would have directed at least 2 plays, and I have not been able to do that. So the opportunity when you came to me and said, yeah, do it, I went, okay, not knowing what technology was going to do and how I was going to do it, because, you know, like I told you earlier today, I'm an old dinosaur and y'all trying to teach me tricks. So thank you. It was great. You got some juices flowing in me. You got things going around in my mind from today that I'm going to go home and work with, because I really know this is how we're going to have to work our craft for a while. And I want to contribute to it as best I can. I'm great. I'm glad to see all you people. Stephen, I would love to get to meet you and know you. Your script was fantastic, my dear. I know Martha and Eileen and Ellen and Erin and Jason. We owe each other a bourbon, baby. And Lonetta. But it was great seeing all you all, and I love it. And thank you for awakening something that I thought was dead. Thank you.
Gosh, thank you, Jocelyn. I mean, it's a real gift to have you here, and we need to have a scotch in person sometime. That used to be one of my favorite things with
Definitely.
Jocelyn Sanders. Yeah, Erin's down for it. Well, folks, we got just a couple more minutes here before we head off for the night. Is there anything else any of the actors here or any of the creators want to offer and thoughts of what we're doing these days? Yeah, Mr. Burke.
I just want to second everything Jocelyn said, like, and put an exclamation point on it, and yeah, and just say thank you to everybody. Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone. This has been really great. Oh, Eileen.
Oh no, I was just going to concur, because the same thing. April 24th would have been opening night of Fairview, and I hadn't acted in a very long time either. And yeah, I'm very grateful for this night. So thank you.
We're all very thankful to you.
Andrew Jackson had his fucking throat cut.
Historically and metaphorically, I suppose. Gosh, y'all, it's the same thing. I mean, you've all said it the best, but you know, last weekend I woke up with purpose, and it was a new type of purpose. And this is really anxiety driving. I mean, like Abigail, she's with us in spirit with my face on. God love her, unfortunately for that. But Abigail is the magic behind all this. So, you know, this weekend was the same thing. I even walked in today. I was like, well, we did this before. And then as the day got cooking, that Dr. Theater thing kicked in where, you know, you've got issues, you've got to solve them, and you're working together. And so anyway, we did it. I hope everyone had a great time at home. I want to thank everyone, our playwrights, our directors for joining us today, our actors for making this happen. I want to thank our sponsors, 5 Point Salon. Thank you to them for sponsoring all our virtual work. We have another show next week, folks. And it's going to be the same time. We'll make a team announcements. It's the final weekend. Team announcements on Friday. And then we're going to have the show at 7 o'clock on Saturday. And so join us for that. And then we have the Thanksgiving play as a virtual on-demand show. We're actually filming this with 4 actors in our building. There's a set downstairs right now. Cole Power Filmworks is helping us out. filming this with 3 cameras, so it's going to be, pro shots. Going to look lovely. It's going to be great, and it's going to cost less than any ticket you can get here at Trustus, unless it's a half-price student ticket. We'll do those again one day. So please join us for all those things. And we're about to kick out with our closing credits. Cast, actors, directors, playwrights, thank you so much for everything. We basically end this, and usually we'd be in the bar having a celebratory drink, but instead I hope you'll raise one at home. There you go. Want to thank Doom Flamingo for giving us the use of F16, which is a song I just danced to in my house. And so Kanika Moore allowed us to use it, and her band, Doom Flamingo, let us use it for this show. So turn it up, folks at home, play it out, have a good time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Did we just leave now?
First you were like that.
Can't get any higher. I could lose control of me. I'm up at 40,000 feet. Hot love and desire. Really static stability. I need to get control of me. Can't see the ground I stood on by giving me a chance. With the music, make way for what you ought to know. Unwind, then I know I can make you dance. I'm moving like a missile to your love. Your body makes me feel so free. I'm heat-seeking like an F-16. You might be confused by elevation. I wanna feel alive in your life, so let me in, boy. You're moving like a missile to my love. My body can make you feel so free. Heat-seek me like an F-16. We might be confused by everything, but you can feel alive in my life. I'll let you in, boy. I know love expires. There's more to fight inside. I give you more than you desire. Don't judge, not required. I don't wanna lose the feel. Feelings that we can't conceal. Can I see the ground I stood on? Help me by giving me a chance. Yeah. With the music.
Friends, usually this time of year would be beginning a brand new season, and it's just not possible at present. We need you now more than ever. So today we're launching the Producer Circle, our new annual fund to sustain the future of Trustus Theater. If you have a special place in your heart for this theater, we hope you'll join today and become a supporting member of our annual fund. Thanks to new online giving options, you can make monthly or quarterly recurring donations at trustus.org. These recurring donations will give Trustus the ability to support the theater's operating expenses during the pandemic, as well as give us the ability to create new streaming events and prepare for our return to live performance. As ticket buyers and contributors, your support has made it possible for Trustus Theater to present award-winning contemporary and original works for 35 years right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Truly, we are here because of you. There are benefits to becoming a member of the Producer's Circle, and with recurring donations, your membership will build to new levels over the course of the coming year. Friends, please support us through this moment. We know that so many are facing a difficult time, but all donation levels are meaningful to our sustainability and essential to our resilience. Join the Producer's Circle today so that we can gather again in your theater home. We miss you, and we hope you're safe and well, and we can't thank you enough.